Hey guys, I had decided to go live before the 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time live because of the simple fact that I ran across on accident some phone calls, Zoom phone calls that Nature Boy has been doing with his fans and what the conversation was like. Right now, I guess he's trying to get as much support as he can from the people who still ride with him. And I'm just kind of surprised how people literally are going to his visits. And I don't mean visits as they go to the jail. We know there's a pandemic going on, and some jails have locked down the jail where these prisoners are on 24, 23, and 24-hour lockup, and they're not able to have contact with the outside world, getting the 2 to 3 visits a day that they were required um, to be able to have until the pandemic. So they do the Zoom calls where they can see the person and interact that way. So he's been doing a lot of that lately, Nature Boy, and I think this is going to be part of his new downloads, is sharing what the fans are saying to him. I guess he wants also the courts and the legal system to see that he's not this bad person. He's really trying to paint a picture of this good guy. Um, I don't know how well that's going to work out for him, but for now, this is what he's pretty much doing, is recording these people's conversations, and he's putting them on his IG page. So this is a commentary live. I will be commentating throughout the live. So as y'all come in, make sure y'all hit that like button, and we will now begin. Got the goofies in the background, the Four Musketeers in the background, which we can clearly hear these two goofballs. But while he's talking to his fan, but they both sound stupid. I'm so sick of this being about a white or black thing. And Nature Boy is not as smart as he appears to be, or tries to make himself out to be, I should say, because you're saying a lot of offensive things to another race, and right now that race might have your freedom in their hands, and you're just trying to ruffle feathers when you should be trying to get yourself free. So a lot of this doesn't make any sense to me why you're doing this, but like I said, I hope it works out for you in the end. Yeah, that's those nutcases in the back. Let me tell you something. And let me tell you something. And I want you to understand this. Nature Boy is in denial at its finest. I don't think he's looking at how serious the charges are against him. I don't know if the community knows they have just added more charges from the tablets and the mobile cell phones that they have discovered. They must have obviously found some new evidence to charge him with. That was added on with the other charges to that paper that we all seen of his charges, allegations. He is playing with the system right now. And the only one's gonna be crying later is Nature Boy. He's digging his hole too deep. Right now, he shouldn't even be wanting to talk, but he's doing it. But let's see how it works out for Nature Boy. As far as I'm concerned, Nature Boy don't have a lawyer, because no paid lawyer, they must have told him to stay off of the phone, Zoom visits, talking to his fans. Don't be getting into anything that can hurt your case. Now, he's not really getting into any specifics, but he has a great way of subliminally making reference to things, and that can hurt his case too. He should just be talking like a person who can't like really do anything that's going to hurt their case. Like, hey, how's your day going? Yeah, it kind of sucked for me today. I didn't like what they made us today to eat. Stuff like that. The stuff you're talking about, all you're doing is digging your hole deeper. That's all you're doing. He's trying to switch it up, because when he was free, he was trying to say the God that we've always worshipped is not our God. He was trying to tell us that He's God. Now he's trying to make it seem like everyone's God. And that's what he's been trying to tell us from the beginning. Stop trying to backpedal. Keep it real. Tell the public that you really was going around saying that you was God. You ain't no creator and you can't break no John down. You are delusional. And then, that's all being recorded, all being documented. He's saying he's talking to COs, telling the COs this. I don't know if he's trying to play crazy so that the COs and all these witnesses can say, he can't help what he may have did to these people because he's crazy. Is he trying to pull an insanity plea? What is he trying to do to break free from all of these allegations that are against him? Because it looks like he got something up his sleeve, but it's gonna end up backtracking on him. It's gonna end up hurting him in the end because, like I heard somebody say in the comment section, he's hard headed. He doesn't want to be wrong. And in some fields, and in some cases, especially if you never went to school for this, Nature Boy, sometimes we need to be quiet and pay attention to what's going on, what's really going on. Your life is at jeopardy. Your life is about to be taken away for a very long time, and you're playing with it. Now he's saying we are God, but I thought you were only the God, and the God that we never seen before, that we worship and go to church for, to pay the building fund for the church, and nothing gets fixed like you've been telling True to say on these apps. I thought you were the God that we can see, the real God, the God that we should be worshiping. What happened to you being God and us being the disciples? Now we're all God? Oh, okay, I get it. Hear them broads in the background, his four musketeers. And we all know if Nature Boy was talking on any kind of a phone call, Zoom, or whatever, they would be quiet. They're having a good time. Trust me. They don't even realize they're so foolish that they're on a vacation. And that vacation could last forever or until the time God calls them home. But they rather sit and wait for a demon to come back and treat them awful again. Now, they're in the background, kikiing and laughing. Now, if Nature Boy was there, then he'd be telling them to shut up. He wouldn't even have to tell them to be quiet. They would know what they would need to be doing. When people tell you who they are, believe them. Nature Boy is telling people who he is. He can't even give his mouth a rest and try to get freedom for his life again. He still has to poke at the bear. He still has to ruffle the feathers, not knowing this is a serious situation that he's currently in. And it's no time to point the fingers at black this and white aren't as good as us. We don't have time for that. You guys in the room, I will be doing a live commentary at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. It's big mess. People pulling up at Nature Boy's house on Sunday yesterday. And Greedy Boy, again, he's another example of a young man that his life is going nowhere fast, and it's always the woman's fault or others' fault, except him blaming himself for of the behavior of what's going on, good or bad, in his life. I think that it hasn't hit Nature Boy that he's in some big trouble. He's in the States now. This happened from the States. He didn't get deported from a third world country and they sent him back to the States, and then they checked into all the allegations and then they let him go. He's in the States. It happened in the States. And the charges that are against him are very bad charges. And a lot of people don't walk free when they got those kind of allegations against them. They do some sort of time. They might not be in there forever, but they do some sort of time. I don't think it has hit him yet that he's in some serious trouble. And the last thing he should be talking about is some corny dream that we really don't care about. Gonna go back. If he gets out, you can already tell by how he's talking in jail. Nature Boy ain't getting out and he gonna be a new man. If he ain't in there for no 4 or 5 years. If he's in there even a year and a half, 2 years, I believe when Nature Boy gets out, he gonna go back to being who Nature Boy is. He already got these people as downloads in place for him while he's sitting. This man literally cannot stop thinking about social media to the point he got them doing their downloads. That dude is possessed by a demon. There is something definitely wrong with Nature Boy. He needs help. He needs more than incarceration. He needs to be in a program where he can talk to somebody and get all of this demonic stuff that's on his mind and on his heart out. That you can't put your hands physically on a woman because you can get in a lot of trouble. You order the other women to do it for you. So you don't practice none of what you preach. You talk a good game, but you don't live by none of your teachings. That's why they call you a narcissist and a hypocrite. Because you don't live by nothing that you stand for or supposed to stand for. Never trust a man or a woman that's showing you the knowledge and teaching you peace of mind, peace within yourself, peace within your community, that's cussing and carrying on, using the N-word and sounding like a drug dealer selling drugs on the corner. Never listen to someone that talks like that. That's why I know for a fact there's no way you can convince me that people think that Nature Boy is a god. Only one that thinks that they're a god is Nature Boy. No god talks in this manner. He talks like street trash. And people go for all this BS that he's talking about. Because that's all it is a bunch of BS. Economy's gonna fall. This is what he allegedly says. And every woman, black woman's gonna need Nature Boy, huh? Not. I doubt it. This boy can't help himself out. How is he gonna help you out? Think about it. For the ones that really do truly believe this mess that he's talking about. Well, I'm gonna stop it right there, and I just want to say, because he's not saying anything that's fantastic or fabulous, that today I'm doing a live stream at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please make sure that you have the notification bell on with the option all. Make sure that you are subscribed to my second channel. You are 132 of you or 134 of you are already on the second channel, SL Davis Social Media News. So right after you get off, hit that subscribe. If it's in red, that means you did not subscribe to the second channel. Make sure the notification bell is on with the option all, so you can get the live notification for the commentary live that I'm going to do, where a chick pulled up yesterday on Sunday to Nature Boy's house. True was shook, and what happened with Greedy Boy. It's just all of it's crazy, and it's all happening on social media. You know, this world's coming to an end. But with all that being said, see you at 4 p.m. Y'all stay blessed, and I'm out. Mwah. Love y'all.